What's going on, everybody? Crypto Kid here, coming at you again with another video. In this one, super exciting upload. We're basically going to be going over how not to screw yourself, how not to get lost in the wrong coins when the next bull run comes along. I'll give you guys a quick story real quick. I've basically been in crypto since 2016, 2017. That means I've been through two full bull runs. And what happened in both was I was stuck in the wrong projects. The first bull run, I'm not going to lie, I was stuck in XRP. For some reason, I was part of the XRP army. And I just totally missed out on the rise of Bitcoin, Ethereum, all these other assets at the time because I was stuck in XRP. And then come along the next bull run, I was just trying to piggyback off of the DeFi summer in 2020. I thought DeFi was gonna really be the big thing last bull run, and then it turns out it was NFTs. So because I didn't diversify, I got left holding just random bags of coins that I really didn't want to be in. So this video is going to be all about diversifying and making sure that you don't miss out on whatever this next bull run is going to be centered around. You know, obviously we have some ideas of what it's going to be, but the reality is we truly do not know. So the best way to do it is to get some bags of the top coins in every single sort of sector and crypto, and that's what this video is going to be for you guys today. So starting off with number one, super easy, just layer ones, and how we're not going to mention Ethereum. When it comes to layer ones, by far and away, this is the easiest pick on the list. I'm not even going to say anything else. If you guys want to learn more about Ethereum, there's a bunch of videos on my channel, but Ethereum is going to be the pick for layer ones, just leaving it at that. Going along here, we might as well just go to scaling solutions while we're here. Scaling solutions are basically going to allow layer ones to do more than they would otherwise be capable of doing. The best one is going to be Polygon Matic, and I think that's fairly an objective statement that Matic is the best scaling solution in crypto. I actually do believe that this might be one of the new trends in the upcoming bull run, just because, I mean, if you look at Polygon, they literally have done work with the NFL, DraftKings, Disney, Reddit, all these major corporations, and the market cap's only $7.3 billion. So you can say only $7.3 billion, like that's a pretty fair estimate. Well, not necessarily, because if you look at some of the other projects, like, I don't know, maybe BNB or Dogecoin, or just some of these coins that you're like, I don't really know about these market evaluations. The point is, in crypto, whatever you actually are, like whatever your market cap truly should be, is basically going to be inflated, because a lot of crypto is just investing on premonitions or theories about how something's going to do in the future. You're basically saying, right now, obviously, none of these coins are worth what their market caps are saying, in my opinion. I think that they're all overinflated, even in a bear market. But it's because of the fact that people believe crypto is going to just become more and more prevalent as time goes on, that the market caps are just absolutely exploding, even when there's just the slightest bit of potential. So where I'm going with all this is that Polygon doesn't just have potential. They have like true realization and true utility to their product that's already being used in real time. So I think a $7.3 billion market cap for a cryptocurrency that really looks like it's here to stay and it's already doing major good work, I think is a little too low, and I do believe that scaling solutions could be seeing their time in the sun next bull run. So anyways, that aside, let's go ahead and move on to DeFi. DeFi really hasn't done much as of late, and I think that it really is primed to come back into the spotlight. So there's going to be basically two parts to this DeFi segment here. First of all, we have decentralized exchanges. Number one, Uniswap. I think that Uniswap is going to maintain the most market share in decentralized exchanges. So if you don't want to overcomplicate it for yourself, just get a bag of Uniswap. Leave it at that. If you want to get a little crazy, you can go into Sushi Swap, Pancake Swap. You could also go into DYDX, which is going to focus more on derivatives. I actually do think that DYDX is a solid pick as well. But yeah, that's basically it for decentralized exchanges. As for DeFi, apart from that, I believe that Maker would be your best investment, because it has just maintained so much market share in the DeFi space. I think about 20 to 25% dominance over the whole space. Most total value locked by far. If you wanted to get some lower market cap coins, you could go ALCX, which is going to be Alchemix. We've talked about that a lot on this channel. Self-repaying loan protocol. You could also go with DIP, which is DeFi yield protocol. We've also talked about that a bunch on this channel. Those would also be good picks for DeFi, I believe. I think that those ones will explode, and the market caps are super low. So not bad picks at all. Moving along here, we're actually going to be going into the music industry, which I know might surprise some of you. Be like, well, why are we talking about music? I haven't even heard anything about it. And that's my point exactly. It is yet to trend in the space. There really hasn't been much chatter about music, and there hasn't been that many projects on it in terms of this like new wave of blockchain technology. And if that conversation does start to come into play and more people are talking about it, Audius would be in line to take up the most market share. I think getting a bag of Audius, probably not going to regret it, because the reality is this one will probably flow with the market anyways. I mean, we look at what it did in the last bull run. It basically went up to a couple dollars, to about over $3 at one point. So regardless, even if it's not its time yet, you're probably still going to do well anyways. So really, what's the point in not having a bag of Audius, because you basically are going to win big, or you're just going to win an average amount. So I just think it's a safe play, honestly, through and through. Moving along here, we also have Metaverse and gaming. I think this is going to be probably the most likely thing to explode. And this is all kind of intertwined with NFTs as well. I'm taking a unique strategy here. I'm basically going to be allocating about 0.5% of my portfolio to every coin in the top 7 here. So that's going to be ApeCoin through Engine Coin right now, and then if coins were to flow in, let's say that Render token floats into the top 7, kicks Engine Coin out, then my bag in Engine Coin would float to Render token. Obviously, if it were to usurp this number 7 position just for a couple of days, it probably wouldn't be worth moving the bag in and out. But if it's truly in there for about a week, I'm probably just going to be actively trading in and out of these spots. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but I honestly, because this is such an open-ended race and we don't really know who's going to be leading this space at the end of the day, I think that's the best strategy to basically ensure that you're going to be in that top project as it floats up the list in terms of market cap. So if you're able to get in early on a project that breaks into the top 7 and then it floats up to 1, you're obviously going to be set. So you don't really have to worry about guessing the right coin. You can just kind of do that strategy. So that's not financial advice. That's just my own personal opinion with things like that, where you don't really have a clear favorite. I think that it's a pretty smart, interesting strategy there. Anyways, guys, the last token we're going to be looking at is actually in the social media industry. Similar premise to our music investment with Audius, is that social media hasn't really been explored in the blockchain quite yet. So if and when it does, decentralized social, even more so than Audius, in my opinion, is just in a phenomenal spot to go ahead and just absolutely dominate. They've literally custom built their entire blockchain to suit social media companies to come in and go ahead and utilize theirs. So literally, you could not put a social media onto any other layer 1 from my understanding of it and my research. Or, I mean, obviously you could, but it just wouldn't be efficient. And decentralized social, through their use of bare metal, it's called. If you want to look into it, just look up decentralized social bare metal. Read up on it. Super interesting what they're able to do exactly to go ahead and just make it easier for social media to come onto the blockchain. So I think that having some decentralized social, like I said, with Audius, it's going to move with the market regardless. It's also pretty much on a discount right now. As you can see, it's totally flatlined here. It does look like it's coiling up for something big. So that's basically going to do it for this one, guys. Hope you like the picks. Hope you like the idea. I mean, for me, this is a very fascinating premise for your investments, is to just kind of look at certain trends that have happened in crypto and how you can utilize history to go ahead and maybe not make the same mistakes or put yourself in a better position. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Hope you got some value out of today's video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.